things. People talk about it as arrogance, and all of the elements.
Peace, fam, it's your brother Ben X. So I see Nick Cannon finally posted this interview with the Jewish guy, and of course, he lied on the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
What we think about Farrakhan is a person who has invested a lot of his energies in the hatred of the Jewish people, who's insulted us, said Hitler's a great man.
The sad part is he came with this weak lie that they continue to say over and over again after the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has explained himself. He can't say he don't know what the minister meant because the minister have explained himself over and over and over again in countless interviews, on countless shows on exactly what he means. Good does not mean great. We have the great mystery Babylon, but it doesn't mean that it's good morally.
And he's speaking, and he mentions Adolf Hitler. And this is a video that many of them continue to attempt to use to skew the minister's words and to, I guess, make others not want to be next to him. And we've even seen this in recent years where, you know, big Twitter accounts and influencers would bow down to the Jewish people who came and said, well, you're supporting a man who said Hitler was a great man without getting the full context. So for those who have never heard the full context or seen the full video other than the small sound bites that they always share, here's the full context from the minister right here.
Here the Jews don't like Farrakhan, so they call me Hitler. Well, that's a good name. Hitler was a very great man. He wasn't great for me as a black person, but he was a great German. And he rose Germany up from the ashes of her defeat by the united force of all of Europe and America after the First World War. Yet Hitler took Germany from the ashes and rose her up and made her the greatest fighting machine of the 20th century. Brothers and sisters, and even though Europe and America had deciphered the code that Hitler was using to speak to his chief of staffs, they still had trouble defeating Hitler even after knowing his plans in advance. Now, I'm not proud of Hitler's evil against Jewish people.
Now, that statement right there alone, if they would have allowed the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's words to play, would give you all the context that you need. So I'm going to go back just a few seconds and let him say that once again.
Now, I'm not proud of Hitler's evil against Jewish people, but that's a matter of record. He rose Germany up from nothing. Well, in a sense, you could say there's a similarity in that we are rising our people up from nothing. But don't compare me with your wicked killers.
Then you have this one, another point that the minister have explained over and over again about Judaism being a gutter religion.
And I practice a gutter religion.
And if I tell you that I never called Judaism a gutter religion, take it to the bank, because I ain't afraid of a damn one of you. If I said it, I'll stand up and say, yeah, I said it. What the hell are you going to do about it? But I never said it. And for 21 years, you can't even write about me. If I do something good, yes, but he's the man that called Judaism a gutter religion. I never mentioned the name Judaism is what I said. And I stand on what I said. That state called Israel has not had any peace at the time in 40 years. And she will not have any peace. It's 50-some years later. Still ain't got no peace. I said she can't have peace where there's lying and stealing and murder and using God's name as a shield for your dirty religion. Your religion ain't what you profess. Your religion is your practice. You can't call me, telling me you for Jesus and hang me the next day and I can't get justice. You practicing a dirty religion. You call yourself a jihadist, strap a bomb on yourself and walk in among innocent people and set it off. You practice, call yourself a jihadist, strap a bomb on yourself and walk in among innocent people and set it off. You practicing a dirty religion. And whether you're a Jew, a Christian, or a Muslim, all of us have fallen short of the glory of God. And we use religion to protect our behinds from the crap that we do in the name of Abraham, Moses, Jesus, the prophets, and Muhammad.
So at this point, I'm just hearing a bunch of strawman arguments from the Jewish community. Can one of y'all please comment below the lie that he said about the Jewish community? Because that Hitler point, we can play it out. The gutter religion point, we can play it out. He was debunking that on the Donahue show back in the day. That's all y'all got?
In some ways, really inexplicable. And these are themes that, as I mentioned, he's one of the most honest people in America because he's never changed.
I think America deserves an apology from you.
Not from me.
No?
No, not at all. You know,
not on your choice of words.
Please.
Not on your choice of words.
You know, it's a case of the victim being charged with the crime. We didn't bring ourselves here. Your fathers brought us here. We didn't sell ourselves into bondage. Your fathers brought us here, robbed us of our name, language, culture, religion, God, country, flag. And for 300 years, my fathers, my mothers were hitched to the plow like some animal. The Constitution of the United States didn't protect neither me nor my people. And now today, we are charged with the hatred of white people. I think that's sick.
Hello everybody, Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in with a little special announcement. For those who have followed me for any stretch of time, you know, outside of the businesses that I run, like Myriad Business Solutions, the Visionetics Institute, Odyssey Media Group, I also do a great deal of work inside of the inner city communities in Houston, Dallas, and other areas. I'm asking now, as we push a fundraiser, that you support what the Odyssey Project is doing in the inner cities, especially with programs like Black Men Lead, which is a rite of passage initiative, and Restoring Ghettos Forgotten Daughters, which is a program focused on helping young girls, but boys as well, suffering from childhood sexual abuse, rape, molestation, domestic abuse, absentee fatherhood, and so many other things. The information will be in the box. Thank you.
From a conceptual perspective, people talk about it as success. All of the elements